This is real good content. We should actually just drop this. I don't give a.
Oh snap! That's when you know it's real.
That's when you know.
That's when you know it's real.
That's okay.
See, now I just got hot.
Oh, okay.
I gotta take the Adidas off to show more of the Adidas. You know what I mean? Adidas, please sponsor me.
Send a check or two, please.
Everybody knows this.
You're fucking Adidas superhero.
Hey man, I'm just
fucking
trying.
Adidas man.
Just trying to live.
Oh my goodness. Is your phone on silent?
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
You know I'm a pro at this. Put my phone on silent, baby.
My bad.
It's all
my
good.
fault.
It's all right. It's all right.
I didn't mean to disrespect you.
That's messed up.
All right. Welcome all to episode number 37 of the What Are We Even Talking About podcast. I am your host, Izzy, and today I have with me a very special guest. Dang, I don't even know how to properly. I really need to figure out what are going to be my intros for my guests. I kind of just figure it out on the fly. I don't really.
I mean, but that's how you usually do things. You're a freestyle king.
Yeah. I just go on the fly. I go on the fly, and I fly high.
How high though?
I touch the sky.
Oh,
come on, baby. Come on.
Excuse me.
You know what I'm saying?
Excuse me.
Yeah. Today I have with me. He's a big brother to me, mentor. I mean, I started off as just a fan of this guy.
Oh man.
Started off as just a fan of his, dancer extraordinaire. You may have seen him in the Usher video, My Boo.
Oof.
He was in the
Oof.
Was it the bad girl part of the video?
Yeah, the beginning.
Yeah, in the beginning of the video, Bad Girl. You might have seen him in there with Ryan Leslie drinking some lovely champagne.
Yeah,
you know
it was really good too.
You might have seen him in America's Best Dance Crew.
Oh, shout out to the Drastic Crew.
You know what I'm saying? You might have seen him on BT 106 in Park.
Man, he's hitting you with everything.
Showtime at the Apollo, you saw him there.
That's the favorite one.
Yo, oh my God.
That's the favorite because that was hard.
Yeah, that was hard. Yeah, actually, you might have seen him episode 10 of the What Are We Even Talking About podcast when you were here with Martin, when me and Sammy was recording. You jumped in the.
I had to get my GIF.
Yeah,
I had to get my GIF in there.
Jumped in the frame. That
was episode 10.
Yeah, that was episode 10. This is now 37.
Damn.
You
flying.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about it.
I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I'm very proud.
Kelvin Fabian is here, man.
What's happening?
Kelvin Fabian, my God, man.
What's going on? I'm happy to be here, man.
I'm happy to have you here, man. I think it's a pleasure. It's an honor for me to have you here. It feels very much it's exactly how I felt when I had Martin on here.
Like a regular conversation.
No, not just that it's like a regular conversation, but it's kind of just having a figure that it's one of the people like you, Martin, like.
My bad. It's time for KJ's medicine.
Yo, anytime someone, fun fact, people. Fun fact. Anytime you hear an alarm go off during a time that people are not asleep,
it's for medicine.
It's for medicine. Every time. It's for medicine. It never fails. Anytime I hear an alarm go off at it's like, 6:15? No, that's not a nap alarm. That's medicine. That's medicine.
Yo, it's funny.
Who needs meds?
It's funny when you know Debbie's medicine.
Yeah, I was like, yo, meds. Who got to take their meds right now?
All the time.
Yo, oh my goodness.
Oh, man, it's never for me.
Someone needs to take their meds. Someone out there in the world. I hope
that's like my dad chore.
Yeah. Yo, we gotta make sure everyone takes their meds.
Yo, straight up.
But yeah, I think it's important for me to. Because you're one of the people who I always strive to make sure, I want to make Kelvin proud. I want to make sure he's proud of me. I want to make sure Martin's proud of me. Make sure my dad's proud of me. You're on that list of people who, I want to make sure, when I'm doing decisions or when I'm kind of going through life, it's would they be proud of me in these moments? Mm-hmm. So I think having you on a platform that first Sammy and I were working on building together, and now I'm kind of working to like maintain it and kind of continue to grow it.
Yeah, yeah.
In what Sammy calls phase 2 of the What Are We Even Talking About podcast, which was great, by the way.
That's Sammy, a good one.
Yeah, he posted it on his story. He posted just like all of the episodes since he left. He was just like, yo, phase 2 of the podcast is going.
Shout out to my man Sammy, man. We miss you, bro.
Yeah, so he was just like, yo, phase 2 of the podcast. I was like, all right, man.
Best co-host in the world.
Best co-host in the world, man. So as I'm like in phase 2 of the podcast, having you on something that like I built for me is just like it's like that little brother moment. It's just like, yo, you know, you proud of me, right? I built this thing. Yeah, people are listening to this. People are watching this right now. Like, this is a thing that I did.
I am proud of you, man. I'm super honored to be on that list for you, man. That means a lot, bro.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
That means a lot. I mean, I know what you've done. You know, started with the the photography thing and the videography and everything that you've done in these past few years. It's just like, I'm like, wow, bro. Being a dad too. I'm super proud of you, man. Everything you've accomplished so far, super proud. I couldn't be happier for you, man.
It's about time someone came on here and really gave me my flowers, you know?
Hey, man. Well, you know me. That's what I do. I give everybody their flowers.
Yo, I mean,
it's awesome, man. I'm just happy I can, be a part of some of that journey.
I appreciate it.
Even just to just help out, no matter, you know me. You know I'm always a call away, and whenever you need me, I'm here. So
I mean, it's
love it, man. I love you, bro.
No, man, I love you too, man. It's definitely appreciated. That's what it is. That's what we talk about.
I mean, that's why I gave you this table.
Yeah, man. Yo, this table. Fun fact, people. Yeah, this table. I took it straight from the Fabian's house by force. They weren't even home. Yeah. I went into their home.
It's so funny.
I mushed their little son in the face. And I said, "Move, kid.
Move, little man.
Move, kid. This is my table."
They don't know how many times. Every time you used to come over, yo, what's good with this table?
Yo, what's good with this table? Yeah. I think now. I mean, I would always, because I think nothing happened. And I think this is something I learned in your house. Nothing really ever happens inside of a house.
Oh yeah.
Unless the woman of the house really wants it.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's really who you have to say. Like, once the woman of the house wants it,
it's going down.
Is when it's gonna really happen. The man could want it, but it's like, we've taken your request into consideration. We'll see when it's in review.
Yeah,
but like, it's in review right now. It's pending. We'll see.
And
once the woman of the house wants it, is when it's gonna happen. So I would, for what felt like ages, would go to their house. I would see this table, and it wasn't that the table was bad.
No, yeah.
It was the chairs that had to go.
Oh my god!
But for anyone who's ever
been to my house,
for anyone who's ever lived anywhere, you can't just buy chairs.
No,
you can't just get new chairs.
That's
it's like,
tough, man.
If all the chairs are gone, then it's like, yo, we gotta get a new set.
Yeah.
So every time I would go over there and I would see this beautiful table with these dingy chairs, I would look at Kelvin's lovely wife, Debbie, and I would say, yo, Debbie,
what's good with this table, B?
Well, no, wait. That's where I would end. I would always start with, yo, Debbie, when you gonna get the dining room set you deserve?
Then you get her going.
Yo, when you gonna get the one that you deserve, girl?
And what'd she do? She was like, oh, you know what?
It's like, yo, you know what? Yeah.
This is the one I've been looking at. Let me show you.
I've been looking at this one. I was like, yeah, you need to get the one you deserve. And what's good with this table? What's good with this table? This is the table I want.
This needs to be in my house.
This needs to be in my house. It goes perfect with my chairs.
Yeah.
Give me this table. And you get the one that you deserve, girl, because you deserve.
You need it.
You you deserve it. You've earned it.
Yep.
You've earned it, girl.
I can see it in here.
Yeah. So here we are. What are we even talking about?
What are we even talking about?
What are we even talking about?
What is this?
Let's start going through some of these topics.
All right. Oh, wait. Hold on.
What's up?
One thing.
What?
Do you know what this year is?
What's this year?
This is 10 years of us knowing each other.
Shut the fuck up. Is it?
Yeah.
I've known you for 10 years?
You met me when Debbie was pregnant.
Yeah. She was a meatball. Bless her heart. Debbie, I love you, girl.
Beautiful.
She was beautiful. She was beautiful. She was radiant when she was pregnant.
And then KG was born that year.
Yeah.
And he turns 10 this year.
Whoa. So this is
We
10
met in the
years.
summer.
Yeah, we met in the summer while she was pregnant. Wow. 10 years. I had no idea.
Yeah, bro.
KJ's old. Let's talk about it. Your son is old.
That boy hits 10 this year.
Wow.
November 23rd, bro.
I thought he was turning 8 again.
He looks like nah, that kid's tall.
No, he has a mustache. I saw him.
You know what's funny? You know what he asked me earlier today?
What?
He goes, Dad, when can I start shaving? I'm like, when you get hair, fool.
You see, yo, man, these kids today. Am I right, folks?
I know, right?
Dang, 10 years. Okay.
We got a decade in, bro.
Dang, yo, that's wild. That's wild. That's a prison sentence.
Oh, damn. Now it's scary.
Yeah. Shit. All right. Dang. Man. All right. Now, yo, I'm hyped. All right. Later on in this episode, I'll get into the story of when we met 10 years ago. That's a great story.
That is
but we'll save that towards the end, so you got something to look forward to.
Word.
But getting into these topics.
All right. Let's talk about it.
What are we even talking about?
What are we even talking about?
So, first thing that I have on my list that I wanted to talk about, it's really just like I realized and thinking again because you mentioned 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm old. I'm definitely like I'm starting to get to that age now because I'm older than you were when I met you.
Yeah.
So it's kind of that feeling of like, yeah, like I'm that old dude now because I don't get some of the stuff that these kids be doing.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
So now you know how I felt 10 years ago.
Yeah. It definitely makes sense, like how you felt 10 years ago when I was over here fucking doing jerk dances and like
you got the Dougie down,
yeah,
the Dougie King,
all that. Like you were just like, yo, what are you kids up to? Like, what are you kids doing? No, we got African Bambaataa playing here. Okay, this is what we're doing.
Straight up,
right.
We're still going hard.
Yeah, playing the rock is on repeat. All right, but I don't know if you saw. I don't know. I don't even pronounce his name. I think he's like a Latin artist. His name is Dan Sur.
Oh my God!
Sur? Am I saying? I don't know.
I don't know. It looks like it says dancers or dancer.
Dan Sur. I don't know.
I think he's like Mexican or something.
I don't know. Yeah,
I saw.
So, for those of you who don't know, this young individual,
wild,
has a lovely collection of gold chains.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and he has taken said collection of gold chains and surgically implanted them into his head like dreadlocks. These are gold chains, people. Also, fun fact, and I did do some research on this, the gold chains will not grow like dreadlocks. They will actually stay the same size forever. They're not gonna,
no way.
Yeah.
It's not going to grow?
I just wanted to make sure. Like,
oh my God!
I needed to fact check that for the audience.
Is he gonna give them a trim?
No.
There's no split ends.
They don't. Yeah, no, they don't. The ends don't split either.
Wow.
It's pretty impressive. Yo, he has gold chain dreadlocks.
You know how dumb he looks?
That sounds so. Here's where my mind went, and again, this is where the whole Izzy, you're old. This is what you think about. Like, for me, I was like, yo.
I couldn't believe when I seen it.
But could you imagine, like, any sort of, like, head movement where your hair would hit your face if you had long hair? Mm-hmm. It's a gold chain that likely has to have some weight on it. Because, I mean, I'm assuming these are real gold chains, first of all.
Yeah, they're hooked into his, like, head.
Yeah, so, like, they'll be smacking his face at a bit. Like, I've met people with long hair who are constantly complaining about their hair hitting their face.
Yeah.
Right? If you have a lot of long hair, people with dreads who have them down, whatever. Could you imagine if instead of it being hair, it's essentially weightless?
Yeah.
Well, dreads are actually heavy, but neither here nor there. Imagine if it's a gold chain
slapping you.
Like hitting you in the eye.
Yo, is he going to have a hair tie for that?
You got to put that in a bun.
You gonna?
No, but you know what it is though? I think if you put that in the bun, though, you can't use a scrunchie. You gotta use a gold chain. You gotta be a gold scrunchie.
He's probably gonna get that made next.
You gotta go all in.
I just think he looks ridiculous.
He looks stupid as hell.
Oh my God. I understand about, trying to stand out with things, but that's way too much.
Bro, I mean, it's no different than when Uzi fucking
Put the
diamond
thing on his forehead. That was stupid too.
That was stupid too. He got rid of it though.
He had to.
Yeah. He got rid of it. That was stupid.
How high was he?
Yeah.
Like super high to do that. Yo, I want to put this diamond on my forehead.
Yo, can we do that?
Yo, I think we could do that.
Yo, I always say though, I always say behind every stupid idea, people have to remember that there was one person who thought of it, and there was at least 1 to 2 other people who agreed that this was a good idea.
Yo, you gotta have a good team behind you that's gonna put you in check.
Nah, but yo, think about it. That's why, like, every bad idea, there are always at minimum 2 to 3 people who are at fault.
Oh, of course.
Minimum.
Of course.
Because, yo, someone thought of it and someone else had to co-sign it.
Of course, they're like, yo, that's a dope idea, B. You should do it.
I don't think anybody ever does anything without at least one co-signer.
Of course.
So he had, like, the dude, Dan Sur, had to have gone to one of his boys and been like, yo, oye, vato.
Órale.
I'm gonna get gold chains on my head.
Hey, manchas, way.
Yeah, hey, vato, that's crazy. You should do that.
Hey.
And he did that.
And he's wild for that. Just imagine him walking down the street. Some dude sees his chains and they know that it's him. All they're gonna do is this. He's gonna be wrecked.
Yo, yeah, bro. Somebody yanking. Also, I can imagine though if that happened while he just so happened to have his hair wrapped like in a ponytail type thing, and they just grabbed all of it at once.
Oh my God, he's gonna get destroyed, bro.
That would be wild. That'd be wild.
He's gonna look like RoboCop.
Yo. Yeah. Damn. That's good. Okay. Oh, we podding. Oh, we podding today.
You know what I mean?
Dang. Okay.
You know?
Shit. All right.
Well, what are we even talking about?
What are we even talking about?
It's crazy.
Getting into a little bit, so Saturn news, and it's also, so again, this is kind of still sticking into this young generation that I don't understand. I don't understand the logic of just nothing is sacred anymore in this generation.
Nah, there never is anymore.
Like, we live in a world where it's just like, yo, nothing is really sacred. We don't give a shit about nothing.
No.
A news story came out. Rapper Pop Smoke.
Oh my God.
Had his gravesite completely vandalized.
Yeah.
He was in using one of those like stone kind of housing. I forget what it's called.
Yeah.
But yo, they literally like broke into his gravesite and dragged out his casket.
That's what they think that's what it looks like. Yeah.
Fam.
For somebody to do that, one, it's just super disrespectful. Two, like, what are you getting out of that? You know what they probably were doing? They were probably seeing if he was buried in his like gold chains.
Yeah. Like, yo, was he buried with jewelry?
That's what I think. That's what happened.
Oh yeah. I definitely think that too. But it's just
mad disrespectful.
Yo, man. It's so like, I don't think I've ever like. You never hear stories like this. It's just
it's ridiculous, man. It's like what brings you to that point is what I want to know.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's like what are you thinking, and how do you think it's even gonna work out? You're just gonna go to a gravesite and just vandalize it and then try to get the body?
That's wild.
And then nobody say nothing?
Yo, yeah, that's
like,
foul.
Come on, man. What are you thinking?
That's foul. Like, to break into like a crypt, that's what it's called.
Yeah, a crypt, yeah.
And yeah, I think.
Oh, it's like, man, how disrespectful.
I think just, vandalizing of any grave sites is just, it's super disrespectful, super whack. And we got to do better.
Straight up.
We got to do better. All right. I think there just needs to be better examples set and just better. Yeah, better things done.
You said it. Better examples for young people to see. Like, there's better things to do than go vandalize a crypt.
Yeah, no, it's trash.
Artist.
It's like, trash.
No respect.
Yeah, no respect. Again, rest in peace to Pop Smoke.
Yeah, rest in peace, man.
recipes just all I feel like we've been losing a
It's-
lot of people.
Oh man, I know.
It's just
I
sad.
recently lost a really, really, really close friend of mine.
Yo,
That was tough. Rest in peace, Visna.
yeah.
Love you, bro.
And again, to talk, and I had said this to you before off mic. And I
Yeah.
don't, but I think because I never got a chance to meet him. I've only ever heard you speak about him.
It was amazing.
Right? And seems like amazing dude. I just remember my social media flooded for like 2-3 days with just great memories of him.
Yeah.
And I vividly remember just thinking to myself when I was seeing that, I was like, this is how I want to be remembered whenever my time comes.
Yeah.
I want to just like, flood social media with like
all the good times.
All the good times. Like,
yeah, me as well.
Yeah, you too.
yeah.
You too.
Yeah. I'd want the same thing, man. Just celebrate.
Yeah, just celebrate, man.
Just have a blast, man.
Yeah, man. Because I think that's really how. Like, I'm really happy though. Like, I think because even like in that situation, it wasn't like after, because I definitely remember seeing like the images of like when he was still sick, he was on the respirator.
Yeah, yeah.
But afterwards, that shit was gone.
Yeah.
And it was like, yo, we're gonna show our guy living.
Yeah.
Yo, we're gonna if you didn't know who he was,
you gonna know.
You gonna know what kind of a legend this dude was.
Oh, he was. Oh,
and
man.
that was for me as someone who never met him. That's how I walked away from like that. Was just like,
wow,
yo, like that dude was. He was like a once in a lifetime comment, and like if you missed it, you missed it.
Yeah.
You ain't seeing that again.
Yo, and anybody that ever met him, and everybody knows that didn't know him, his energy was just amazing, man.
Yeah.
Everywhere we went, dude's the life of the party.
Yeah, no, it was amazing. Like you could just tell, his energy was awesome. I think that was amazing. I like my heart goes out to everybody, all his loved ones who were mourning him. Like I know you, I checked on you a lot. I was checking on just other people who I knew who knew him.
Yeah, appreciate that, bro.
But yeah, I mean, I think shout out to y'all for like really putting leaving leaving his legacy.
Yeah,
that was beautiful.
Yeah, we gonna continue that.
Yeah,
that's
like
that
sure. Was beautiful, and I always think about that whenever whenever just like those like tragic passings. Like you just want to be able to keep their memory alive and be able to share their essence and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
rest in peace, Fat.
Yeah, rest in peace, man. We had talked about setting examples. We had talked about just kind of like thinking about that next generation.
Yeah.
Rick Ross. Rick Ross gifted his 16-year-old son. And I think the important thing about this is I feel like my generation, when I was like 16, what I remember always seeing as far as like celebrity-wise was every celebrity's kid when they turned 16, it was like the Sweet 16 show. They're all getting cars.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
they're getting cars, and man, I got you got fucking juveniles performing at your birthday, like just random shit, like And I remember just seeing the price tags of like
everything out.
The price tags of everything, and then at the end of it, it was just like, they spent $2 million. Like I think Diddy was like, he spent $2 million on my son's 16th birthday, and I'm like, all right,
it's like wow.
And again, it's like, wow. And it isn't like their kids are not well off. But again, it's the example in trying to, just almost like realizing that you doing that for your kid, yes, you should do that for your kid if you got it.
Yeah.
I'll never say, don't do that for your kid. But I'm also just thinking about like setting the example of
that's what I was thinking
of
too.
other kids who see that and they view that as like, that's what I want for my birthday. I want a car. I want this. I want that.
Yeah.
Rick Ross's son just turned 16, and what Rick Ross gifted his son wasn't a car, though he probably did give him a car.
He probably been had that.
Probably been had a car. Probably been had all that other stuff. But the big story that came out was Rick Ross gifted his son a Wingstop franchise.
Dude gave him a business.
A Wingstop franchise. Y'all here. It's a ready-made business. It's already up and running.
Mm-hmm.
You're the owner of this franchise. You just got to keep it going. Keep selling the wings to keep selling the chicken.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. And I think the reason why it's amazing, not just because, and again, I know that there are other celebrities who give their kids businesses and all this other shit, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The shit that I found amazing about it, though, was the fact that it was newsworthy and trending enough.
Mm-hmm.
And in my mind, I think about the next generation of kids. If you're 13 or 14, you're on social media, and you see this, that you may say to yourself, I want that.
Mm-hmm.
I want some
business.
sort of like I want some
real
sort of thing
income.
I want something that I can continue to build on.
Exactly.
So that, for example, if instead of giving, instead of giving your kid a fucking car,
mm-hmm.
you can give them like stock.
Yeah.
I'm giving you X amount in stock.
Yeah.
For you to like get money in the market and start to grow your income and
but you got to maintain it.
But you got to maintain it. You got to you got to do your research. You got to do this stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that to me, that's a better example, because now it teaches your kids, look, this is what you need if you want to continue getting this.
Yeah, you got to.
I'm not just going to always be here and give you everything.
And
I'll give you this to start.
And that's the important part. It's setting the example and setting the lesson of, I'm not always going to be here.
Mm-hmm. You're not just gonna be living off of me like this.
Nah.
So
you
gotta work.
You need to sustain.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. It teaches these kids that you actually have to work.
Yeah.
You're not just gonna be getting all this stuff just because I got it. I worked for that. Yes, I'm gonna give you certain things in life, of course, but at the end of the day, you gotta put the work in.
Yeah.
Now that you're old enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it makes me think of Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal, when they were asked, I think that he got asked in an interview or something, like they were talking about like his kids and how he doesn't really give his kids money like that. Something along those lines.
Yeah.
And he was flat out, he was just like, yeah, I'm rich. They're not.
I mean, that's the truth.
You're not rich. I am.
Your dad is.
Yeah, like your dad is rich. That doesn't mean that you still need to do something. You
exactly.
Still need to
go clean your room.
Yeah, go you gotta thrive. You gotta figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Rick Ross for that. I think that was beautiful. That was amazing.
That's dope. But he must. It had me thinking too. So he must to give his son a franchise like that. His son must have a good head on his shoulders as well.
To have been happy with that.
Yeah.
You had to, you need, his son 100% needed to be a 16-year-old who's 100% business focused, driven, and
exactly.
This is what it's about.
He looked at his son and be like, I know who he is. I know how he is. I know he can do this.
Yeah, he's gonna rock this out.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't think any other celebrity would just give another kid a franchise if they know they ain't gonna work for it.
Yeah,
they're gonna want to go buy shoes and cars and jewelry.
They're gonna blow it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, So that's shout out to Rick Ross for that one, because that's what I believe. His son is on the right path.
Yeah.
I mean, look at his example.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's always been a hustler and he's still hustling.
That's the way you gotta be, though. I think people get so caught up in thinking that things will come quick, things will come easy.
Nah, you gotta put the work in, man.
You gotta work. There's no way around it. There is no way to get rich quick.
Oh, of course not.
Doesn't
if
exist.
It was easy, everybody be doing it.
Well, because there's always people, the pyramid schemes, and you could. We could turn 500 to 1,000. Nah, you gotta work.
Yeah.
You gotta do some kind of work. You gotta, because even the people you see making money on the stock market,
yeah, they're still working.
Because the thing is, they're still working because there's so much research that goes into that shit.
Oh yeah, I know.
Because that's one of the things that I've started getting more invested in, and it's just there's so much research that goes into it that it's damn. I understand how the people who are successful in the stock market, they're successful not because they're putting their money in and just waiting for shit to happen. No. They've put in so much research into this shit that they fully understand the science of how this shit is going and understand, this is the 80% risk, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah. Oh, and I think it's all about risk.
Yeah.
You got to go for the risk.
Oh, of course. I'm a gambling man.
You have
I'm
to.
a gambling man.
With stuff like that, you got to take a risk.
Yeah.
Because it's a hit or miss. If you hit, it's great. If you missed, you learn from it.
Yeah.
You didn't lose. You learned.
Yeah. And that's that. It's that mindset. That mindset of like, yo, you never lose. You just learn.
That's it. When you see I took a L, yeah, I learned.
I learned from it.
That's my L.
I'm not gonna hold you. I took a big L this week on some.
But you learned from it.
On some it was like a company that like it went through a merger. It was like, yo, it was wild. It was wild. I lost a couple hundred. It was crazy.
It's all right.
It was crazy. It was like in a day, overnight actually. Like I woke up in the morning and said, what the fuck happened? It was crazy. It was crazy. I was so.
Who do I got to send an email to?
So wait, what the fuck just happened? Yeah, it was wild. It was just like you. But again, that's part of the game. It's part of the game, you know.
No,
I think that's kind of what it is.
That's what it is.
Speaking of the game and just speaking of, you know, we're talking about just finances and all that stuff. Unemployment benefits are over. Is that like
get back to work?
Yo,
go find a job.
I think people were so comfortable.
What, bro?
With like. With that shit, with just like not working and just collecting and all that. And
they didn't think it was ever gonna end. No, it's gonna come to an end, and it just did.
And the thing is too, not only, it's gonna come to an end before the pandemic is really over because we're still in the shit. Mm-hmm. And now it's over, and now I think the job market is so over flooded because if you think about, because I know everybody's always like. I'll go back to work, but like I want to like it has to be like a good job. Like, yo, fam, do you realize that like, not only did you lose the job that you had, but you're now competing to try to get the job that you had, when there's also people who are way more qualified than you who also don't have jobs now. Yeah, yo,
that's wild, crazy.
It's wild. It's wild to think about just like how
are you gonna get your job back?
It's just there's just like the job market is insane, and even like at my job, we hired a few people like this past year, during like the pandemic and shit, and the applications and like the people that I saw applying for jobs, bro, it was people with like master's degrees and like people who are just insanely qualified for everything, no job. It's like, yo, fam.
Yo, it's insane.
It's wild out here.
I've been working since the pandemic started. I've been still working.
Same here.
Never,
cheers to that, first off. Cheers to that, because that's just a blessing. That's a blessing, man.
Thank God.
Thank God so much.
It wasn't easy, but we got through it.
There were a lot of people who weren't working, and I was like, yo, it is, like, I knew last year, there were a lot of people not working, so it was going to be a cold winter.
Oh, my God.
It was good. Like, I knew last year was a cold winter.
Sure
and
was.
This year now, with the unemployment benefits cut, it's going to be a colder winter.
Oh, my God.
And y'all going to need some coats.
Yeah.
All of y'all going to need coats.
Hell, you only need 2 or 3.
Y'all get your layers, because, this shit is...
You better go find a job, get back to work.
Yeah, man, this shit is wild. Shit is wild. So... Moving on from that, thinking about wild. First off, was it the VMAs this week?
Yeah.
Is that what it was? It was the VMAs. I didn't watch it.
Yo, honestly, me neither.
Yeah.
I was not interested in it.
I saw that, I think it was Busta Rhymes got the Icon Award or whatever it was.
Oh, word?
Yeah, so he
Shout out to Busta.
Yeah, so Busta Rhymes
he's
did
one of
like
my tops.
Yeah, so he did like a long, performance, just like when JT got it. That's really the only one that I remember. It was like when JT got it, he did like, it was like 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah.
With like the instinct return and all that shit. Busta did a similar type performance. Just, yo.
Damn, I
gotta watch that.
That's the only thing I'm going to watch.
And honestly, it's the only thing that I need to watch. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, I'm really... And I think it's just across the board. I'm just not into award shows anymore.
Me neither. I didn't watch the BET one, and the only thing I did watch was the DMX tribute.
Exactly, yeah. The DMX tribute was the only thing that I watched from the BET Awards. I'm just not into award shows no more. I just think it's not
worthy for me anymore.
It's not where it's at anymore.
It's not. I don't look forward to it. I only look forward to the next day because then I can go see who performed.
Who performed? What do I need to see? And I think that's where I saw the Busta Rhymes thing. I was like, oh, all right, that's something I gotta look into.
Like I'm only looking forward to now because you know I love R&B. That's my thing. Is Bruno Mars and you know Silk Sonic, Anderson .Paak.
Fam, that album is never gonna drop.
I'm like waiting still.
It's not gonna drop.
They are really playing with the people.
My thing. So
you know they already got all the songs.
Here's my thought on the album. Here's my thought on just this whole thing so far. Leave the Door Open might be one of the greatest songs I've ever heard in my life.
Some beautiful songs.
Fucking amazing. It's a masterpiece.
Beautiful song. And this guy played the drums.
I don't feel the same way about Skate.
Skate is just, that was more just like a fun track. They had fun with that one.
But here's the thing though. When you're marketing some shit, the way that you're doing it, where it's just like, we're like feeding people crumbs at a time.
Mm-hmm.
There's no room for the fun shit yet.
No, yeah, you're right.
You gotta give me the give me the shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to hear no fun shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, the song Skate, I've maybe only heard it twice.
Yeah, it's a good song.
It's fine.
I won't put it on repeat.
But again, here's why though. If they would have given me the out, because when I did hear it, I was just like, because the way I felt about Skate reminded me a lot of Finesse from
Bruno.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's just like, yo, this is a perfect song in the middle of an album.
That's true.
Right.
That's very true.
It's a perfect song in the middle of an album that I can just run through the album, and it gives me the break from like the constant like fucking
like hit after hit after hit.
It's like give me something smooth.
It kind of gives you that little B-side feel.
Yeah, the little cool B-side feel. That's Skate
really...
to me. But the thing is that
they dropped it too early.
Not that it should have been dropped together with everything else. Because it's like, yo, if you think about Finesse, Finesse came out with the album. And it wasn't until...
And it was a remix.
Well, hold on. No. But the remix...
the video.
The video remix came out way after the album.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, 24 Karat had already been out for a couple months.
Yeah, it's true.
And beating shit down. And then he did the remix with Cardi B and dropped the video for it, which was amazing.
Yeah, and Living Color joint, that's dope.
But again, Finesse was a part of the album, and it was just part of like the collection of music that was given out.
Yeah.
Now, what I do expect for it though, I do expect for it to be very similar to like Bruno's projects, where it's just like I expect maybe like 10 songs.
Yeah, I think that's what they're aiming for.
And I'll be so happy with that. Because I think people now, artists give too much music sometimes.
Kanye, Drake.
Yo, I don't need
to hear 20-something songs.
I don't need it.
That sound old.
Yo, I don't need it. Chris Brown is guilty as shit of it.
Oh, his last 3 albums.
Yo,
from like 27, 24, 37.
And I know there are people who sing his praises and they're just like, yo, Chris Brown is amazing. Yo, fam, you can't tell me all 20 songs are hits, are bangers.
It's too much.
It's like 27 songs and 10 are great. Yo, fam, give me just a 10.
Like, you don't hear somebody saying, yo, you hear track 18?
Track 18 was phenomenal.
Nah,
what?
Man, it's too long.
Yo, track 18, Blood and Thunder, amazing. Get the fuck out my face.
That's too much, man.
Get the fuck out my face.
I'll take a good solid 9 to 11.
9 to 11 of just like amazing music.
That's all I need.
Just amazing. Like, yo, give me your 10 to 11 or 12 just best songs. And you can give me the rest of them later as like a deluxe or
exactly.
like a mixed, like whatever else you want to do with it.
Yeah, exactly. Like even back then, even Thriller. What was it? 8 songs, 9 songs?
Oh yeah, it was amazing. It was perfect.
That's it. Even Off the Wall was like
like
9 to 10 songs.
It was
That's all you need.
Like, yeah.
Nah, these 20-something songs. It's like, who said it? J. Cole said it. When you're 20-something songs and making an easy, what is it? An easy 100,000?
Yeah, make it easy 100,000. Well, it's because
slapped it. He has the best album of the year. I don't care what anybody
says.
Oh,
absolutely. Yeah. Honestly,
best
for
album.
me, so far, like my three favorite rap albums this year go Cole, Cole, Nas, Drake.
Yeah,
Cole, Nas, Drake.
I agree with that.
That's where I go. That's like that's for me. Those are my three for this year. Is Cole, Nas, and Drake. I don't.
Nas's joint was dope.
Yo, that King's Disease 2 was amazing. Yo,
Busters, you hit Busters?
That was last year though.
You sure?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was this year.
Nah, that was 2020.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure that the
I'm looking at them right now.
I'm almost certain that the Buster joint was in 2020. But yeah, like that's really where I put the music though. I can't do the overextended albums anymore.
Yeah, you're right. It was 2020.
Yeah.
I felt like it was this year.
Nah. It was because I just remember, I remember that being on my list of just like my favorite albums during like
that time.
Yeah, during the pandemic and everything. But yeah,
I agree with you with that list.
Yeah, those were like my ones. It's those three.
I mean, Drake was okay.
I did there
I like it. But you can tell there's some songs that they sound like they were made years ago.
Bro, the thing is though, Drake has a formula now.
Of course, he knows what he's doing.
Drake has like a flawless formula of just like I can make songs that are going to resonate with the masses. Like I've got it figured out. I am the cheat code.
He literally is. Like the Way Too Sexy song, he knew that was gonna be played all day, every day, everywhere.
He knew when they were in the studio, he was just like, yo, this is the one. This is the one right here. This Too Sexy sample, all this shit, this is the one.
That's all you need.
This is the one that we're going to make the video to. And this is the one that we're going to get Kawhi Leonard for it.
Yeah, the video was hilarious.
And we're going to, we're going to do it. We're going to do it up.
Oh,
he knew what he was doing.
He knew. He knows. That man knows, man.
Yeah, he knows. He knows.
That boy's too smart.
Moving on to other things that happened this week. The Met Gala.
I could care less for it.
I mean, so for those of you who don't know, the Met Gala is a annual fundraiser.
I know what it is. But to me, it's
there's people watching this. They may not know.
I mean,
it's an annual fundraiser.
You're right.
And I think tickets for this thing run to like fucking $30,000 or some shit. It's wild. You buy tickets to this thing,
and it's mainly a fashion show.
And it's
for the walk in.
Yeah, it's it's really a fashion show, and like people dress the fuck up for this thing.
Yo.
Fucking.
It's too wild.
Yeah, Kanye and Kim Kardashian, they looked like people's fucking secrets.
Yeah.
All day.
They look like everybody's shadow.
Yeah, like they look like guilt. Yeah. like when you go somewhere, you just see your guilt there. Like that was Kanye and Kim Kardashian at the Met Gala.
We're gonna wear this.
Girl. They look like fuck. Yeah, it was terrible. Like
should I go with the black one or the white one? Nah, I need you to wear the black one.
Nah, we both wearing the black one, Kim.
Together.
Cover
your face.
So they were just like that. Fucking, I don't know if you saw AOC. She had on the white dress that said "Tax the Rich."
Nah, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So she's
bold. That's bold.
Yeah.
That's very bold.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, it's U.S. representative. She came out. She's very, very much a liberal. I love her.
She's amazing.
I
love her boldness.
All right. And she went to the Met Gala with a white dress. And in red letters just said, "Tax the Rich."
Amazing. Wow. She's brave.
People gave her shit on the internet for it.
Of course. That's what they do.
Because they were like, yo, she's saying tax the rich, but she's at an event that costs
very rich.
Yeah, well, but the thing is, though, the rebuttal for it, though, is she's saying, when she says tax the rich, she's talking about the top 1%.
Yeah.
For those of you who know, if you know who the top 1% is, the top 1% of wealth does not go to the Met Gala.
Oh, of course not.
The top 1% of wealth in this country is not spending $30,000 to go to the Met Gala, though they can.
No, it's nothing for them.
No, that's not for them.
Nah,
Like,
they ain't gonna go to
like
that.
the top 1%, like
They're on an island.
You're not gonna play. Yeah, like
laughing at
I'm not gonna play with you commoners and y'all little. No, what? That's who she's talking about.
Yeah, of course.
It's that percentage of people she's talking about.
Of course.
Like,
it's not the real, celebrities and stuff like that. It's way higher than that.
Nah. Also, shout out, and then while we're on the topic of the Met Gala, shout out to A$AP Rocky for having the most comfortable looking outfit I think I've ever seen in my life.
What did he wear? Because I didn't see.
He had on a blanket.
What? What? A poncho?
Nah. It was just like an absurdly, like, it was him. He was with Rihanna, his girl, and yeah, he just had on this like.
She looks like she's wearing a Halloween costume,
like a Captain Crunch like blanket.
Yeah, it does look like Captain Crunch.
And I was just like, this is the flyest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Wow,
flyest shit ever. Also, side note,
she paid for him.
Well, she's a billionaire.
Yeah, you never know.
She might have picked up that tab like, yo, babe, come on, let's go to the Met Gala.
Yeah.
Someone on the internet did say that A$AP Rocky looked like as Rihanna like was done getting ready to go to the Met Gala, that he was just like laying down, and she was just like, just bring it with you. Come on. just come on. We gotta go. Bring that shit with you. Just wear that.
It's his blankie.
Yeah. But shout out to them. Rihanna's pregnant, allegedly.
No way.
Yeah, apparently, like, they're expecting a child together.
Damn, he did that quick.
Fam, they just announced her a billionaire. You didn't think he was gonna.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. He
He's
did
like,
that quick. I'm locking you up real fast.
I am locking this shit the fuck up.
He's like, I'm locking you up, and then I'm retiring.
I'm like, yeah, nah. All right.
Damn, he wants that child support money.
Yeah,
I hope they don't break up.
Yeah, City Boys is up. Is that yeah, City Boys.
Oh man,
yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
While on the topic of music, Verzuz battle was 2 days ago as of this recording.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch it?
I did.
I loved it.
I thought it was hilarious.
Yo, it was so entertaining. Also, I do love the fact that I feel like they're leaning so heavily into just New York-based versus battles.
Yo, I'm loving that, man.
Like, yo, you know what? Like,
because then it shows the audience, like, yo, this is what you guys missed.
Bro, stop playing with me and give me Busta in the verses. I really
dying for that. Nobody can match his energy.
Nah, honestly, I still to this day, and I will die on this hill, we need to see Busta Rhymes and LL Cool J on some straight, like, more New York shit. Yeah.
Yeah, New York.
Yeah, I know what time it is.
Yeah.
But I think if you get Busta and LL, it's two people with a big enough catalog, with a wide enough range.
Yeah.
That it's going to be, it would be very entertaining. Because
it would be entertaining. But
because
Busta Rhymes is the best hip-hop artist to entertain a crowd.
But the thing is, and again, that's where I think, from an entertainment standpoint, because LL is known for also being super, like, his performances, he's super hype on stage.
Yeah.
So if you get them both on stage, it would literally be just like all energy, all hype. Yo, like, keep up with my energy is what both of them would be saying to each other.
Have you ever seen any of them live?
No.
My favorite is Busta Rhymes.
Busta? I think the only artist of, like, that era, I would say, that I've ever seen live, who I just loved so much, was I saw Method Man and Redman live.
I saw them too. I went to the Hard Knock Life tour.
Oh yeah, then you see?
Saw them when they were flying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's when I first saw Method Man, Redman, flying in the air. Saw Hove. Saw DMX.
Oh yeah, no, it was amazing.
That tour was the best. That was the best hip hop tour ever.
Absolutely. There's like, that tour is like fucking legendary.
It's a legendary tour. I'm glad I went to it when they came here to Providence.
Oh.
Huh. They came here.
I didn't know Providence. Well, I also lived in New York during that time, so Providence didn't even exist to me yet. When you grow up in New York, you do not know that Providence is a thing. Okay.
When I seen Busta Rhymes, though, bro.
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh my God. Him and Spliff Star.
Yeah.
Their chemistry is crazy.
Yeah.
But wow, it's entertaining. Just like from beginning to end, I was like, yo, this dude is a master at this. rappers.
Yeah.
Seen 50, seen Fab, I seen a lot. But Busta Rhymes is my number one.
I seen a lot, he says.
Right.
But yeah, the versus battle was dope.
I was yo, Ja Rule was hilarious, yo.
Ja Rule was great.
He was getting he ain't got the hits.
He ain't got the hits. He ain't got hits like I got hits.
Yo,
I got too many hits.
He does.
Yo, yeah,
He
Ja
does.
Rule really like showed some shit,
Yo,
man.
he showed
I think
out. He showed out.
yeah, people definitely like slept on Ja Rule, including me. I was like, yo, Fat Joe's gonna take this. I also think though, on Fat Joe's end, someone in Fat Joe's camp, as he was preparing, should have told Fat Joe, yo, Fat Joe, listen, man, I know you're thinking about going into this thing and doing the whole Jadakiss thing. You're not Jadakiss.
Yo, straight up.
You might need to chill for a bit.
Yeah.
Just going the Jadakiss route might not work for you.
That only happens for Jadakiss.
Like, Jadakiss is a cheat code. You're not a cheat code. You might need to chill.
Yo, for real.
Yo.
He didn't have...
He tried so many Jada tricks, like, tried the freestyle shit, tried the, yo, I'm gonna put multiple songs in a round, did all this shit. Yo, I'm gonna play songs that I produced. I'm gonna do shit that I executive produced or that I wrote, just like Jada. None of it worked the way it worked for Jada.
Nah.
Like, Jada went out there and was just like, yo, I'm going to play Puffy's verse in All About the Benjamin. Yo, why you rapping this verse? I wrote it. That's why I'm rapping it. Exactly. Fuck is you talking about? I wrote this shit. These are my words.
Exactly.
And Jada was like, yo, these are my words. You can't tell him nothing. Yo, Fat Joe tried to play, Fat Joe played the pun records. So, yo, you're not on this. I executive produced it. Ja Rule was like, you didn't push the buttons.
Yeah, you didn't push the buttons, Joe.
You didn't push the buttons, Joe. I was like, damn.
Yo. And then they played the song with Ja Rule and Ashanti.
Yeah.
That Ja Rule wrote the hook for.
Fam.
He's like, this is the one I wish I would have kept.
I wish I would have kept this one. I wish I would have kept it. Yeah, man. It was a lot of back and forth, a lot of Fat Joe was wilding with his comments about Lil Mo and Vita. He apologized immediately.
Yep.
For those,
He had to.
He apologized like he must have still been backstage. He definitely didn't leave Madison Square Garden before posting an apology.
Of course not.
He made some comments about them. It was just very unfavorable, and I will not repeat them.
No,
but
no, it will
not. Yeah, man, that shit was entertaining.
It was entertaining.
They had Ashanti working. Both of them motherfuckers really had her singing.
For real. She was up there. You can see it in her face. Like, I ain't trying to sing anymore.
Yeah, she did. I think she did like 2 or 3 songs for each of them. It's like, yo, fam, y'all are working this girl dry today. Like,
you see the way she walked in?
Well, when she first
when she first got on the stage.
Oh yeah, she knew she was.
She just walked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like, no, because you know what it was. I think she walked out on the stage. Kind of like, oh no, I'm really here.
Yeah.
Like, yo, like, yeah. This is the moment. This is what y'all been waiting for.
Exactly.
Y'all been waiting for me to come out.
It felt like everybody was waiting for Ashanti.
Yeah.
Throughout this whole Verzuz vibe.
Also, and this will probably be the last thing we'll talk about regarding the Verzuz. My man Nelly.
Yeah.
Was out there.
Yep.
Apparently, that was like the first time that Nelly and Ashanti seen each other since they broke up.
Yeah, he went out and gave her a hug.
He was like, oh, went out and gave her a hug. I didn't want her to feel uncomfortable.
You know what he was thinking. He's like, damn, she looks good.
If Ashanti's your ex and you see Ashanti, you gonna give Ashanti a hug. and big hand.
Yeah, yo, for real. You know what he was thinking.
Yeah, fam. Yeah.
Of course. She looked beautiful.
What?
He was just saying in his mind, he's like, damn, I screwed up.
I mean,
I don't know what happened, but you can tell that's what he thought.
I've always realized though that behind every like super amazing, drop dead gorgeous, like the baddest chick that you see on social media.
Oh yeah, there's always something.
No, there's at least like 3 dudes that are just sick of her shit.
Comes in threes.
It always comes in threes. It's like 3 dudes that are just sick of her shit and want nothing to do with her.
Like the other 2 guys were like, yeah, I feel you, bro.
They're like 3 dudes who are just like, nah, like fuck her.
Yeah. They're like, I'm all set, B.
Like, yo, yeah,
nah,
like
you could have that.
You can have that. Fuck her. Like, at least 3 of them, minimum. Fail.
That's hilarious.
So, sticking on just battling. Recently they had the Boston event, but they've actually been doing this shit worldwide. Red Bull Dance.
Yeah, I was there for that one.
Red Bull Dance has been there. Well, Red Bull has always done B-boy competitions. Red Bull BC1 is like one of the biggest B-boy competitions in the world.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's bigger than Battle of the Year. I think Battle of the Year is bigger.
I think Battle for B-boys.
For B-boys, I'm saying.
For B-boys, I think Battle of the Year is bigger.
I think Battle of the Year is bigger for B-boys.
I think that's the one they look forward to the most.
Well, because Battle of the Year, if I'm not mistaken, is like crew versus crew. BC1 is one-on-ones.
Yeah.
So that's where it's a little bit different. But
it's wild.
Red Bull is now kind of doing that, but for like all styles.
Yeah.
Right?
Internationally.
Yeah. And they recently had their event in Boston.
Yeah.
And I think they're just totally like bastardizing the culture.
Yeah.
It was trash.
I was there, to support Mike.
Yeah, little homie Mikey was in it.
Mike, shout out to Mike, man.
Shout out to Mike.
Nano. If you were there and you seen the visual looked really cool. The crowd participation was cool with the armband, the color, the way you vote. That's cool. That looks nice. But when it comes to dance, you need real judges.
Yeah.
You need real judges that understand.
Yeah, you can't do the crowd thing because again, if you pack out the crowd and people are coming for you, you bring out enough people. You're gonna win every battle.
Exactly. And then you need real judges that understand the styles and understand the way freestyling works and battling works.
Yeah.
You can't just go out and be like, I'm just gonna give it to the hometown hero just because he's from here.
Well, and that's the thing too. When you do the crowd thing, and you're talking about people coming from out of state, like, how the fuck is somebody from Houston gonna beat someone from Boston in a crowd? In a thing where the crowd is voting.
Exactly. They're always going to pick the hometown hero.
That's insane.
No matter what.
It's insane. It's insane. It's shit like that. I'm very, very, particular and critical of people benefiting from culture. If they're not really being true to the culture. Like, if you're going to enter any avenue, any art, culture, anything, you need to make sure that you're being true to that.
Oh, of course, because you're gonna get the people that when they don't see it, they're gonna call you out.
They're gonna call you out. They're gonna call you out because they're gonna know, yo, this shit is not genuine.
No, it ain't real, man. It's like we can see why you're doing this.
Yeah, and it goes for all art.
Exactly.
This goes for all art forms.
All types of art.
And I think that's where this was fuckery. I watched the stream. I didn't go in person because I hate driving far. I'm not going. No, I'm good. But I mean, I called Nano beforehand. He knows I love him. But yeah, but I watched it. I'm just like, yo, this is shitting on the culture a bit. Like, what?
Yeah, and I think too also is it's no disrespect to any of the dancers, but there were some where I think they weren't ready for that type of competition.
No, they were whack.
I don't like to say that.
I do. I've always been harsher than you, though.
Yeah, I know. I it's because I always like to give people, me.
Yeah.
But there should have been other people in those positions where the other ones that were there weren't ready. I think we have so many dancers in the Northeast, and it's just like this is what you brought to the Northeast when you literally could have got a better selection. I would have kept some of them that were there. Shout out to Beastie who won. She was amazing.
Yeah, no, she was dope. She was dope.
But some others, I don't think they were ready for that type of thing.
I think there was.
I would have did it.
I think there were some people who were only there because of how many followers they have on social media.
Well, that's how.
Go ahead and say it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's
literally what it is.
Yeah, they were there because of their following on social media, and their following
is what attracted everything.
Is what was going to attract more eyes to the event.
Yeah, because that's what everything is now. How many followers you have? Well, we know their followers are going to watch.
And that's what validates dancers today, and that's the part that's trash.
I can't stand it.
It's trash.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
Damn, man, it makes me think. So,
man, shout out to the real dancers out there, man.
Yo,
you know who you are. Of
course,
you know who I'm talking about. I love y'all.
So it makes me think about. Let's get into it really quick. Me meeting Kelvin.
No doubt.
And I think that's a perfect segue because I met Kelvin through dance. This was when I was still very much like an active dancer.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Dougie King.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was still training on a regular basis. Like I used to train hard, yo.
Yeah.
Like I remember, like I'm talking like ankle weights. Like I was in there. I used to
remember.
work. Yo, I used to put a lot of just work into the shit because I cared about the craft and cared about the culture of it all.
Yeah.
I remember, so growing up in New York, you know, like on TV, saw Showtime at the Apollo, saw the dude dancing. He was killing shit on stage. So turned to another day, whenever it was, BET 106 in Park. It was a dude dancing to Usher's Yeah, killing shit, won an Usher contest. I was like,
man.
Yo, I'm like, yo, wild shit. Years later, again, America's Best Dance Crew is a crew from Providence, Rhode Island. Yo, there's that dude again. Fire. I'm like, yo, I don't know who this dude is. I don't even know his name yet. I don't even know who he is. I don't know who he is.
Just going in.
I keep seeing him everywhere. And then the same thing, I'm at, it was one summer, I'm at the Dominican Festival. He's on stage dancing to Michael Jackson, paying tribute the year that Michael passed.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, he killed that MJ shit. Like, this is wild.
Oh, you didn't know I could do MJ?
No. Because again, I had only seen
the other stuff.
All the other stuff that I just said. So me seeing you now doing MJ, I was like, holy shit. And then someone said, oh, yeah, that's Kelvin. I was like, yo, who is that guy? Who's that? Like, doing the MJ, like, the main, like, who's Michael? Like, who is that? They're like, oh, yeah, that's Kelvin Fabian. I was like, oh, shit, like, this dude is crazy.
Oh, man. And
then, so all that, again, like, yeah, Kelvin Fabian. I'm, like, watching footage. I'm watching back. Oh, shit, yeah, that was him at the Apollo. Yeah, 106 in Park. Yeah.
It's wild.
Watching all this shit. And then I go to Dance in Spirit for a class, for a master class. I think it was Laura Edwards.
Shout out to Laura.
And I remember being in the class.
Mm-hmm.
Class is packed up. I'm there with Darian.
Oh, shout out to Darian.
Yeah, I'm there.
Darian.
I'm there with my boy Darian Wallace. And there was some people and whatever, we're just kind of like all together waiting for Laura to get there and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And Laura walks in, and she walks in with you.
Yeah, we picked her up.
Right? I was like, in my mind, I was like, of course, of course, this motherfucker's showing up with the master class teacher. This motherfucker's a master too. Okay. And I remember you went.
Yeah.
She went to the front of the class, and you went amongst us. And I'm like, and I remember going to one of the people that I was with. I was like, yo, like what? And I'm like, fam, that's Kelvin Fabian. Yo, that's Kelvin Fabian right there. Like crazy. I was like, I'm like, yo, like that's Kelvin. Like, holy shit. They were like, yeah, like yo, you want to meet him? Like, I was like, yeah, what? Yeah, like that's Kelvin. Like, yo, fam, what?
It made me blush, man.
Yo, and then that's where like he went. It was like, yo, Kelvin's my boy Izzy. So, yo, what's up, man? I was like, yo, what's up, bro? And like, I didn't say much because I was just awestruck.
Damn.
And then I think it was like a couple weeks later, I remember I fucking wrote Kelvin this like long ass message that like I still have in my Facebook messages somewhere.
I want to see this.
It was like this long fucking message where I was just like pretty much like full-blown fanboyed out. It was just like, yo, man, you're this inspiration to me, man. Like, I admire you so much, and you're just so amazing, and like everything you do for this culture and all this shit, whatever.
Crazy.
And I remember, and then I was just like, like right now I'm like, I think at the time I was dancing in a crew, but like I was kind of like not really feeling that crew no more, so I was just like on my own.
Yeah.
And I had told you that in the message, and you were just like, yo, come to the studio. I was like, huh? It's like, yeah, come to the studio. Then you're like, yeah, like I teach at 7. If you want, pull up at like 6, and we could just like kick it for an hour, and then, then you could like take the class. I was like, yo, dead ass? Like, yeah.
Of course.
Yo. And that was like my first time being in the studio with you. And I think we like talked for 30 minutes, danced for 30 minutes, and then I took your class. And I remember I was just like, yo, like, and I think like and then like from that day forth, I was like attached at your hip for like, like forever. I was just like I just like followed you around religiously, and like would go to your house, and your wife would just be like, yo, who the fuck is this kid? Why the fuck do you keep bringing him here? Why do you keep bringing this kid here? Like, Kelvin, we have children, okay? This is not good for the baby in the stomach, okay? Like, this is not good. Like, yo. And it was just like, amazing, that's just what it was. Yeah.
It was all love, man.
Fam, I remember I was just like, yo. And I remember for like it might have been like a month or two in, I was still just like, yo, like, you realize you're Kelvin Fabian? And you're like, yo, fam, you gotta fucking relax, all right? Like,
yo, it's funny. Every time we go into the store, you always yell it out.
So, yo, like, you're Kelvin Fabian. So, your fam, like, I'm not gonna chill with you. If you're gonna act this way, you're gonna need to just relax.
Yo,
so,
those days were fun, man.
Yeah, man.
All love, man.
Those were the good old days, man. It was definitely all love. You know?
And now look, you're my right-hand man.
Yeah, man. I think, and that's where I always find it. I think that's always the part that'll always be crazy to me, because it's like, yo, this was someone who I like had that level of like admiration, to the point that like meeting them was just like a milestone moment in my life that I'll never forget it. And it's like, but now it's like, yeah, like this is, it's just who I call. Like, yo, I need help with something. Like, yo, come through, help me with this shit real quick. Or
put this whole apartment together.
Yeah, like, what I'm saying? Yo, I just moved into a new apartment. I need help putting shit together. Can you pull up? Yo, I need help with this, help with that. Yeah, it's cool. I got you.
All the time.
The fact that we're there, starting from where we started, it will always be a fucking great story to me.
All the time.
It'll always be a great story.
All love, man. I love our story.
Yeah, man. Yo, cheers.
The story's beautiful, man.
Yeah, man. Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
So, as we come to a close, it is Hispanic Heritage Month.
Dominicano
soy. Yes.
Shout out to all
Latinos, man.
All Latinos.
All of our Latinos. And
all
I think
Hispanics.
I want, for every episode in Hispanic Heritage Month, I want to just, shout out the legends.
Of course.
Just a Latino legend per episode. All right.
Who you got right now? Who's your legend right now?
Right now, I'm bringing up Roberto Clemente.
That's a good one.
Yes.
Bro.
Yes. So.
That's a good one.
Roberto Clemente.
Shout out.
Baseball player. Man.
Legend.
All right. And I don't want to give too much about him, because I want you to just do it. Because I think a lot of times whenever people shout out historical figures, they give you all the information right there.
Nah, man, do some research
on
your own.
Like, they'll be like, yo, this person, they'll tell you everything about him. So what I'm doing is I'm giving you a figure. I'm giving you just a small nugget of just who they are, what's their like title. And now I'd like for you to go and do the research.
Do the rest of the work.
Roberto Clemente.
Legend.
Legendary Puerto Rican baseball player.
That's it.
Do with that information what you will.
Wasn't his number 21?
What's his number? 21.
Because that's my favorite number.
Yes, I know. I do know that. That's the Fabian family number.
Just look up his jersey.
Just look up his jersey. You are wise beyond your years. Yes, 21.
See, man, look at that perfect episode for you to bring up Roberto Clemente, and he has my favorite number.
Look at that.
Unbelievable.
How small the world is.
It's amazing how it works. God delivered it. I signed for it. The world keeps on spinning.
It's crazy how those cookies crumble. Am I right? So
amazing how children grow.
That's all I've got, man.
This was beautiful, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, this is amazing. I'm like very, very happy with everything that has just transpired.
This was great, man.
You know,
honored to be here, man.
I'm honored to have you here. You know,
keep doing what you're doing.
I
watch every episode.
I'm glad.
I think literally every single one.
I think a question that I do always think about whenever I have a guest: are you gonna watch this episode?
I am.
Okay. Because you've seen it. You did it.
I know I did it. I'm still going to watch it, though.
I bet.
I'm going to like it, too.
Okay.
Like, I liked all 36 of them so far.
I always ask that whenever it's someone who I know watches every single episode religiously. Like, when I had Martin on, I was like, are you going to watch your own episode?
Of course.
It's like, it's you. You're on it. It's you.
Still going to watch it.
I bet. Okay. All right, well.
I want to see how the camera brings up my bald head.
I'm going to do it one day. I'm gonna totally
go for it, bro. You look good, ball.
I'm 100% gonna shave my head, and I feel like I'm gonna keep teasing it on the podcast until I finally do it. But I am totally gonna shave my head.
You look good, ball. Because see how you got your hat right here, and it already looks like you're bald.
Yeah, and it'll just work.
You'll be fine, bro.
I'm very confident in thinking like, whenever I do shave my head, like I'm gonna look great.
I think you should do it in May.
Like on my birthday?
Exactly. Because that's when I did it.
It's also like a hot month too, so it's just like the perfect time to just shave your head going into the summer.
I shaved my head, and 2 days later I was in DR.
Yeah, man. It's just like, let's get some sun on this head. It's never felt sun like this. Let's get out there. I gotta tan this.
Like, what is going on?
I gotta tan this thing up, or else it's gonna look uneven.
It does feel great to just get up and go.
Yeah, man. You need to though. Sometimes it's really what's necessary.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, guys in general that that have hair like us that don't really need that much maintenance. When I had hair,
yeah.
Now it's just literally get up, brush your teeth, get dressed, and be out. Done.
I can imagine because you just need no maintenance. You just
yeah.
I can imagine just you waking up in the morning and fucking Debbie looks over at you. It's like, fuck, he looks handsome right now. Let me go. He looks so fucking handsome right now. Fuck.
Shout out to my beautiful, beautiful Bolivian queen.
Yeah, yo.
I love you, girl.
I'll forever love y'all relationship.
I love you, girl. You're my world. You rock my world.
Love y'all relationship.
You're my everything.
I'm telling you, yo.
I can't wait to go home back to you, girl.
I'm telling you, y'all. More
she's my world.
I mean, people always look at celebrities yo, goals. Nah, honestly, yo, you motherfuckers make me want to get married. You motherfuckers make me want to yo. I just I don't want a girlfriend. Nah, y'all can have girlfriends. I want a wife.
There you go.
I want a wife at home waiting for me at the crib.
Let's go, bro.
I want a wife at home that I'm out and about with. I want a wife.
Hell
fuck all this.
I even asked her to come.
You told her to come?
I asked her to.
Man.
But she couldn't because, she had KJ. Got to get him ready for school tomorrow.
I can imagine. Yeah. Kids.
You can ask her. You ask her yourself. Yeah,
I believe it.
He did ask her. I was like, damn, I wish you would have came with me.
I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, yo. Y'all, yeah.
Love you, girl.
That's y'all. Y'all definitely make me
It's my everything.
Yeah. She's dope.
And my kids. My beautiful kids.
They're
Delilah and KJ, man. I love you guys.
I love KJ more. He's my favorite.
I know. That's my man.
Yeah, nah, yo, your family's beautiful. Bless.
Nah, thank you, man. Yours too, bro.
Beautiful family.
Shout out to little man Mason, man.
Yeah, man.
That's the little homie.
That kid's getting too big, man. But
yo, I looked at KJ earlier today. I was like, damn, this dude's tall, bro.
Yo, he's gonna
crazy.
Yeah, he's gonna be wild. But all right, well, with that being said.
Yes, sir.
Let me take us away. Some ships float, some ships sink, but the best ships are friendships. And to those ships, we drink. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers to you, my brother.
Yes, sir. See y'all next week, and we'll see who's here next week. All right?
It might be me again. You don't know.
Right?
I might just pull up.
Just pull up again. All right, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.
Love y'all.